Oh, what's up, guys? Just leaving the way station right now. A little excited. Just got in a conversation with a DOT officer for like 15 minutes. So, they have me going into the way stations to check my papers because I guess my company's been forging things with the registration and the cab cards and shit. I don't care. It's my company will do some stupid shit, but I don't care, right? That's what you get for working with foreigners. Anyways, so I'm in there and I'm talking to this guy for like 15 minutes. The first thing he says to me, he doesn't even look at me in the eyes. He goes, "Hey, what's that shirt say?" He's looking down like this. "Hey, what's that shirt all about?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm looking down, I'm like, "No victim, no crime." He goes, "Yeah, what's that all about?" I said, "I just want to diverge the whole conversation because, you know, you're dealing with somebody with like one of those law enforcement, by the books kind of guy. It's DOT officer, a state patrol DOT type guy, right?" So I'm like, I'm just a voluntarist and I'm trying to be really fucking calm about it and just diverge the whole situation. "No," he goes, "No, I mean, no victim, no crime. What's that supposed to mean?" I'm like, "Well, if there's no victim, there's no crime, right? Like, if you're not hurting anyone, you're not stealing from somebody, you know, if no one gets hurt, it's not a crime, right? Like, if you smoke pot, how can that be a crime? You're only hurting yourself. Same thing with cigarettes. So what's the difference? It's not until you actually do something where it becomes a crime. Same thing goes with me being a voluntarist." He goes, "Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I totally believe that. Yeah, if there's no victim, there shouldn't be a crime." My eyes just went, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, you must be a libertarian." And I said, "Yeah, you can say that. A lot of people call me a libertarian. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I go with the moral philosophy for the most part." And so he goes, and I'm talking with this guy for like 15 minutes. He goes, "So you're okay with like prostitution, someone selling somebody else drugs?" I said, "I don't care. Yeah, if it's two adults having a voluntary transaction, both parties are okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with it too. I mean, I don't see how that can be a crime or should be a crime. It has nothing to do with you or me. It has something to do with the government not making money off of it, right? With taxes and stuff. So that's the problem. It's the same reason why they legalized it in California. Not because they wanted to legalize it. It's because they wanted to make a profit, right?" And I'm explaining this to him, and he goes, yeah, you're absolutely right." And I said, "Well, most people would be with the voluntary aspect, right? Like most people, if you talk to them, say, hey, no victim, no crime, voluntarism, all transactions should be voluntary." He goes, "No, I don't think so." And I went, "Whoa, so you're agreeing with everything I'm fucking saying, but you're telling me that no one else but like me and you would be morally consistent?" And then he says, "Well, the problem with this is that the law and philosophy intermingle and it gets hazy. Because the law should be the law and philosophy just gets in the way of the law. People think that they have rights that they don't actually have because of moral consistencies." I said, "Yeah, exactly. That's why people like me advocate for moral consistency over the law." And he says, "Yeah, most people aren't about that. Most people deal with what's legal and not legal." I'm like, "Yeah, that's the problem. And if we got people on that point, we can all get to that next level, right? We can all, the fuck's on that truck?" Guy put like a mustache on his fucking 2019 Freightliner. Oh, here comes the cops. And he also asked me, he goes, "Oh, so what do you think about, so you're the type of person that wouldn't wear a seatbelt?" I said, "No. It has nothing to do with me not wearing a seatbelt. It has something to do with you shouldn't have to wear a seatbelt. It's the same thing with smoking cigarettes. Same thing that stays with the moral consistency of, hey, you want to do yourself harm? No problem. You want to put a tattoo on your body? No problem. Do whatever the fuck you want to do as long as it's not hurting me," which would be the victim. Now, if you are causing the harm to yourself, that's your adult decision. So I'm having this back and forth with this guy, and it was so weird because it's a DOT state patrolman with a badge agreeing with everything I'm saying, but he's not like looking at me in the eyes, but he's also not disagreeing with me. He's just saying, yeah, this isn't what you talk to anybody else about this, they'll throw it in the wind. They're going to say you're crazy. I said, yeah, see, the problem with philosophy is that it comes off very arbitrary. It becomes almost vague. It becomes a problem to those who have to go with the consistencies of the state rather than the consistencies of their conscience. So I explained that it's very, very vague and arbitrary, but it's not artificial. That's the problem. It's just arbitrary. It's very vague. And when I explained that to him, it was pretty much it. It was like, yeah, okay, have a good day. But it was pretty wild to go with this conversation with this guy. So this is just a little tiny bonus video talking about voluntarism, which is my favorite topic of discussion. I'd love to pull a Stefan Molyneux and, you know, argue in a debate or whatever against a minarchist or a Republican or a Democrat or something like that, which is funny to me because how does somebody label themselves as a Republican or Democrat when they're not even in office? It's dumb to me. But anyways, that's enough for this video. I just wanted to explain a quick fun session I had with the DOT guy, which I was nervous the second he said, hey, what's that shirt about? I was like, oh, fuck. He's gonna give me the fucking book about some stupid shit that I didn't fucking do because I wore a fucking shirt so it says I'm on this team. I fucking hate that. I wear the shirt to wake people up, and I just so happened to be wearing the shirt talking to the DOT officer who was not thrilled to have this conversation. He was just a little curious. It was weird. It's a really weird conversation, but I'm glad I had it. Anyways, stay tuned for more content. Another video will be up tomorrow. See you guys.